I'm your host, BrightLearn, and today we have a truly eye-opening conversation lined up for you. We're going to be talking about something that affects every single one of us, the air we breathe. But this isn't just about pollution. It's about a deliberate, covert assault on our planet's atmosphere. That's right. I'm talking about chemtrails and geoengineering. Now, I recently had the privilege of sitting down with Dane Wigington from Geoengineering Watch, and let me tell you, this interview was nothing short of explosive. Dane is one of the leading experts on geoengineering, and he has been sounding the alarm on this issue for years. So, let's jump right into it. During our conversation, Dane shared some startling new data about Dr. Jane Ruby's plastic sheet that had been exposed to the elements in Florida. This sheet was tested in a lab using ICP-MS, and the results were shocking. The sheet contained high levels of aluminum, lead, cadmium, mercury, copper, nickel, and barium. These are not just random elements. They are heavy metals that can have devastating effects on human health and the environment. Dane emphasized that these findings are consistent with the work being done at Geoengineering Watch. He pointed out that the presence of these elements in our environment is not accidental. It's part of a deliberate, coordinated effort to alter our atmosphere and, by extension, our entire biosphere. But it doesn't stop there. Dane also talked about the impact of these chemicals on our soil and water. He mentioned that the rain is now toxic, killing off beneficial microbes and promoting the growth of harmful fungi. This is having a catastrophic effect on plant life, with trees failing to sprout and grow as they should. I asked Dane how much longer we can expect to be able to grow enough food to sustain human populations. His response was chilling. We're there. He explained that with over 36 countries around the globe already descending into chaos due to food shortages, and with fisheries collapsing, we're on the brink of a global food crisis. Dane also highlighted the role of climate engineering in destroying the Earth's ozone layer. He pointed out that while we often hear about the negative impact of hairspray cans, the real culprit is the climate engineering operations that are releasing harmful particles into the atmosphere. But what really struck me was Dane's explanation of the psychological and cognitive effects of these chemicals. He suggested that the toxins we're being exposed to are not just harming our bodies, they're also affecting our minds. This is a form of biological and psychological warfare, and it's happening right under our noses. Now I want to pause for a moment and ask you, the listener, a question. Have you noticed any changes in your health or the health of your loved ones? Are you experiencing unexplained fatigue, headaches, or mental fog? These could be symptoms of exposure to the toxins we're discussing. It's crucial that we start paying attention to these signs and take steps to protect ourselves. Dane also touched on the geopolitical implications of geoengineering. He mentioned that there are powerful entities who are using weather control as a weapon of mass destruction. By manipulating the weather, they can create droughts, floods, and other natural disasters, which can be used to destabilize countries and even entire regions. I asked Dane about the ultimate goal of these operations. His response was both enlightening and terrifying. He suggested that those in power are not concerned about the long-term survival of the planet. Instead, they are driven by a desire for control and domination. They are willing to sacrifice the health of the planet and its inhabitants to maintain their grip on power. As we wrapped up our conversation, Dane emphasized the importance of awareness and action. He urged us to educate ourselves and others about the dangers of geoengineering. He also encouraged us to support organizations like Geoengineering Watch and to advocate for policies that will put an end to these destructive practices. Before we go, I want to leave you with a powerful quote from Dane. Any one of us could be the final pebble to trigger the landslide of awakening. This is a call to action for all of us. We need to stand up, speak out, and demand change. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of BrightLearn. I hope this conversation has opened your eyes to the reality of what's happening in our skies. Remember, knowledge is power, and together we can make a difference. Don't forget to visit geoengineeringwatch.org to learn more and to support Dane's vital work. And if you haven't already, make sure to watch The Dimming, a groundbreaking documentary that exposes the truth about geoengineering. Thank you for joining me today. Stay safe, Stay informed, and let's work together to protect our planet and our future.
This has been a BrightLearn.ai summary of an interview between Dane Wigington and Mike Adams on April 11th, 2025. The full interview is available at brighteon.com, where you can also find podcasts and special reports by Mike Adams and other creators. Visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage of this interview and breaking news on critical stories that will keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.